So let me tell you how we actually got this deal. So there's a husband and a wife, an older couple, who had moved down to this area to take care of their family and a granddaughter who had special needs. So they've been living in this neighborhood for a couple years and they absolutely loved it, but they wanted to get even closer to her and spend more time with her on a regular basis. So they were actually thinking of listing the home on the MLS, and they know what the area goes for. They know what the prices go for, but they were thinking about listing on the MLS, and they got one of our flyers in the mailbox, and as a result of that flyer, they gave us a call to see what we could offer them. So one of the main things that we do on a regular basis is send out consistent flyers telling stories every month of different people we've helped, a lot of testimonials, and we share that, hey, we are a cash buyer, we're here, we're Windsor based, we're local. So one of the biggest pieces that help us get in front of sellers is to send out consistent marketing with new stories, with engaging pieces on a regular basis. The second thing we do is we do a local radio show where we go on and tell people about how we buy homes, the process, what that looks like. We have people call in. So the second thing you can do is you can actually invest in some marketing through radio or television and get in front of an audience that normally wouldn't get a chance to hear you, and just let them know you're here. Let them know who you are and what you do and that you're just available, right? So there was two main marketing channels for this deal that we were able to get in front of that person. We built rapport, and actually the first time we came out, we were chatting about different opportunities, what we could offer for the home. We gave them the numbers, we were very transparent. The second day, we actually went back and did another radio show. And it was after that radio show that they called us back and said, hey, let's just do the deal. The reality is they really loved our mission. They love that a lot of our money goes back in the community with our housing initiative program. And it's not always giving the highest or lowest price, but people, if they believe in your mission and believe in your cause, they'll support you. And that's really the best marketing channel you can have, is people who genuinely believe in your mission and your cause. They support you, they want to help you. They want to help you in your mission just like you're helping them sell their home, buy their home, whatever you're doing. So that's the secret. Just genuinely care about people and be consistent with your marketing. That's step number one. So let's dive into the numbers a little bit here. They actually were hoping to get about $350,000 for this home, which was about $10,000 under fair market value at the moment. That's what they were shooting for. They recognized it was cash. They recognized that we were coming in to give them a very flexible closing date, and we were going to take the home basically in as-is condition and take care of any of the repairs and stuff on our end. So we came to the table, we sat down and said, hey, you know, in this scenario, we just can't afford to pay you the $350,000. So we bought this home for actually $315,000. We got a $35,000 discount off that purchase price. Now, after we've done these repairs, the fair market value of this home is going to be about $410,000 to $415,000. Now, after spending about $15,000 in renovations, we've got about $330,000 cost into the property. So by the time we end up selling it back on the MLS, paying the agent commissions, we should make about $80,000 on this home as a result of putting this deal together. So that's the numbers. So I've got Ray here with me. I just wanted to chat with you guys and show you why did we do the renovations that we did. So in a home like this, where it's a higher, more expensive neighborhood for our local region, we always ask the question, what do we do? What do we not do? How far is too far? So in this home, we actually decided, like, were these oak, Ray?
Yes.
Yeah, so these were solid oak cabinets. We actually decided to go ahead and paint these cabinets instead of buying new ones. And frankly, I always like to buy new because for me, new is always better. But they were in such good shape that we decided to save some money and actually paint them. And the cost of that was?
To actually paint it was about $1,100 and about $500 in materials.
So you got about $1,600 to actually paint these. Now we did opt to go with brand new granite tops. So we had those installed. And these are beautiful. In an area like this, it's definitely worth putting in granite because people will appreciate that. We also had a nice glass backsplash to match as well. So we didn't end up replacing the kitchen. We probably saved at least, $4,000 or $5,000? Yeah, by keeping what was here. So the decision was, why don't we take that money, invest it in brand new appliances? We've got a brand new fridge, stove, fridge, stove, microwave, dishwasher, all included in this, and these are all stainless steel. In terms of the rest of the home, we basically painted the entire place. And that's as much as we could do before we get into more of a full-blown rehab, a full flip. So the numbers were that we could sell it for about $400 to $415 in this shape, or maybe about $430 if we spent an extra 10 to 15. So logically, we just reserved not spending that extra money because the home was already in such good shape to begin with. Now, in a hot market, the reason why we kind of don't do the full extent is because, number one, you don't need to. There's so many buyers in this market. And if the home is already in good shape, you might be over improving the home, and it's better that somebody saves $15,000 on things that they don't necessarily want. So here's a tidbit of information that we like to use, that if you're debating doing the work or not doing the work, what you can do is always offer to do it as part of the deal. So if somebody wanted to purchase this home and wanted brand new cabinets or wanted brand new flooring, we could always charge them extra and just do that work before closing, right?
Yeah.
We do that quite a bit. So that's the work that we did, and we hope you learned a thing or two. Until next time, thanks, Ray.
You're welcome. See ya.
So if you want to know how you can start doing this or finding deals like this, couple things to keep in mind. Number one, be super consistent with your marketing. If you're going to do flyers, do them regularly. If you're going to do bandit signs, Facebook, whatever your channel is going to be, make sure you do it consistently, because that's what's going to win. Number two, really get to know your market. Find the pocket areas in your neighborhoods that can allow for this kind of spread, so you can make $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. Hey, and don't forget to check out my website at humble.ceo for more content, more information. And hey, you might want to partner with me on a deal. Hit me up, let's talk, let's connect. Take care. Next time.